Hello, Gemini. My name is Carolyn with Intuitive Enlightenment. I'm here to do your July general reading. If this resonates with you, please go with it. If it does not, just throw it out. Remember, this cannot resonate with everyone. Please check your moon, your rising, and your Venus sign to see which one more relates to how you or resonates with you, okay? This video is not for, it's for entertainment purposes only. It's not to be making any decisions majorly for your health or mental or legal situations. Just keep that in mind that it is a entertainment purposes tarot reading for advice for Gemini in the month of July. If you have any requests for a personal reading, my information is below or it is in the about section. Get with me with the personal reading. That way we can get more in depth into just your personal side, okay? All right, so let's get started. I have already shuffled the cards, saged the cards, cleansed the cards, but now we'll get started on messages for Gemini, okay? All right, thank you for coming and being here today. If you like the video, please like, subscribe, and share, and pass on the message, okay? Thank you so much. So I'm shuffling the cards. They've already been pre-shuffled, but I will shuffle them just for your benefit, okay? All right, so what messages do we have for Gemini? What's the main message that we have for Gemini in the month of July? Okay, so Gemini, it looks like you have a wonderful opportunity for a new beginning in action, passion, and energy. So yeah, that's something good to look forward to. We'll clarify these in a little bit here. What is the crossing or obstacle or enhance card? Looks like they're just flying out for you, Gemini. Looks like we have a Knight of Wands bringing in a message of action, passion, energies, or an offer, or someone with those energies. Keep in mind, it can be in Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Again, with the Ace of Wands, it could be a new divine beginning of action, passion, energy with the Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or the energies of the Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, okay? So let us see what is your recent passing. What is the root below you? It looks like success, okay? So looks like the Gemini people had the energies of success, of accomplishment, of being accoladed, people praising you. Could have been a promotion, could have been something that an obstacle that you overcame. This is, again, the Wands, which is a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries card. So it can represent a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries person or the energies that of that person. So good going, Gemini. So let's take a look at what's crowning you or what is in your near future. What messages do we have for Gemini in the near future? What's crowning Gemini in the near future? Okay. So it looks like after all this success in the recent past, you might have something that you're fearing. Okay, well, what do I do now? What have I done? Was that successful path that I took or that success or accolades? Something about you being in fear of something. And this is not something that just is in your head. This is something that from outside influences that are keeping you up late at night, just worrying about things, fear about something. So we'll check into that and clarify that for you in depth, okay? So let's go on to your distant past message. This is going to be a message from your distant past that you need to reflect on and remember and keep to the forefront for any future decisions that you might make or for any future situations that might arise, that you can reflect on the past and how that was handled or what decisions came. So in that position, I have a reverse Four of Wands. If the Four of Wands, which is a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries card, was in the upright, it would mean that celebrations, commitments, anniversaries, weddings, things in the past that you had to celebrate. But since it is in the reverse, Gemini, it looks like there are things that didn't come to pass, weren't celebrated, things that were just not very happy. There are not very happy endings there. So that could reflect on what is happening in the future that you need to remember, okay? So let's go into the future and see what future Gemini for July. What future message for July for my Geminis? What message do we need to know? Okay, so we got two cards, okay? So the two cards that we've gotten for your future information for July is the Page of Swords, which could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, male or female. It doesn't matter. It's gender neutral. That person could be coming in to either communicate with you, bring a message, or could be watching you, or it could be you taking on the energies of this Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and watching someone else. It looks like here we have the Five of Pentacles, the Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, which is indicated with the coins. This could be someone that you know, or this could be someone, you actually taking on the energies. And with the unhappy card in the distant past, it's not unheard of maybe that you're still going through a little bit of loneliness, feeling isolated, left out in the cold. Somebody's watching you or you're watching them. So just keep that in mind for the future, okay? So let's take a look and see what Gemini energies presently, in your present energy field, what you're constantly thinking about at this moment, or what you're living at this moment, your energies, okay? Let's take a look and see what we got here. All right, so in your present energies for July, Gemini, I have the Seven of Cups, okay? So I have opportunities and options coming forward, things that you, possibilities. So maybe you're all up in your head, fearing or having anxious thoughts about, well, maybe what choice should I take? Should I go for love? Should I go for career? Or maybe there's many options in love and career that you are contemplating in the month of July. We will definitely clarify that going forward. But right now, let's get to your outside circumstances, your what's influencing you from external, from the outside in July, Gemini. Okay, so we have a card. Looks like the card that we have for your outside influences is the Queen of Pentacles. So this could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, female, male, but someone generally that is prosperous, abundant, and stable. They basically work, they have the family life, they have the romantic life, they have everything stable and even. So this could be the energies coming towards you and you taking on the energies of the Queen of Pentacles, feeling stable, abundant, prosperous, or this could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, female or male coming into the picture to assist you with those bunch of options that you have here in your present field, okay? So let's look at the hopes and fears that we have for the Gemini in July 2019. So Gemini, hopes and fears for Gemini. Let's go ahead. That one didn't pop out. So Gemini, hopes and fears. What is the hopes and fears of my Gemini friends here? Okay, so we have two cards. Okay, so you hope that you have a new beginning of emotional fulfillment with those options of the Seven of Cups. So you won't feel so isolated, left out in the cold after a bad, distant relationship breakup. Looks like that there was no celebration about. So this card here is the the Aquarius, the Ace of Cups is a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer card. It doesn't have to be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio offering you this new divine love, emotional fulfillment. It could be someone carrying those energies, but a new beginning is what you're hoping for after getting truth and clarity or insight, opening of your eyes on a subject or matter that happened in the past, it looks like here. It could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but this is something that you are hoping for in the near future, okay? In the future. All right, or presently, sorry. So let's see what the Gemini outcome is. What's the outcome for my Gemini friends here in July? Gemini's outcome. What do we have for Gemini's outcome? Okay, so we have a couple of cards here. We'll take them in that order. So it looks like here in the outcome, you do have the Pisces card, but it doesn't have to be a Pisces. It could be just being stuck, looking for a new perspective. It is in the upright, the reverse position. So this is no longer being stuck. If you were hanging this way here, this is the proper card position, meaning that you are putting yourself in a position of timeout, looking for new perspectives, looking for enlightenment before you go forward on any future moves or future endeavors. But since you are in the reverse, that means that you are no longer holding yourself back. You are no longer stuck. It could have something to do with the Libra, Gemini, Ace of Swords there. Clarifying and opening your eyes to that new emotional fulfillment that you're looking for. It looks like here it could be a Libra, or it could be what the Libra card means. Basically justice, things in your favor, things are working out in your favor. It could be somebody from the past coming back. This is the Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer card, which is looking back at something with fondness, something in your memories that was very emotionally fulfilling for you. Or again, it could be someone from the past coming back. You're no longer stuck. You have justice in your favor, or it could be a Libra helping you, or you could be taking on the energies of Libra, you know, basically balancing your scales, getting everything emotionally adjusted. And it does have something to do with somebody from the past coming back or fond memories of the past. So we'll clarify that, okay? So that is your outcome. Let's go over to clarification. I'm going to use the Hanson Roberts cards. Again, they have been pre-shuffled. And they have been saged. So let's get started on clarifying this new divine action and passion and energy that the Gemini is getting in July. Okay, what's coming in for the Gemini? What does that mean? The Ace of Wands for my Gemini in July. What is the clarification for that? New divine beginning of action, passion, and energy coming up. Okay, so we have the Ace of Cups. Okay, wow. We had the Ace of Cups here in your hopes position. Now we have the Ace of Cups in your message. So you have a July, Geminis. You have a new divine action, passion, and energy coming your way. It's an offer. It doesn't mean that you're going to take it, but that is an offer for a new beginning of action, passion, energy. And it also comes with a new emotional Ace of Cups. This is the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio card, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It doesn't have to be those persons, individuals. It could just be the energies. But yeah, so you have a lot in July to look forward to. Love and adventure and passion and action. So here is the enhancing or crossing message. It looks like here there is a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries male or female coming in with the message of these offerings, okay? Or it could be you taking on the energies of that to get this the project done, to take advantage of the offers being given, okay? So you could be taking on these energies. The cards for clarification that popped out was moving into a new mindset or moving into a physical location so that you can take advantage of this new action. Maybe you'll have to move on, Gemini, to another place so that you can take advantage of these offers, these new beginnings of divine offers. So you have the Six of Swords going on to a better place, taking action, okay? And then also the Emperor. The Emperor could be an Aries, so it could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or it could be a Aries. The Emperor card stands for Aries. That is going to be assisting you or being with you or offering you this new divine beginning of love, emotional, and action and passion. It doesn't have to be. It could be you taking on the Emperor's energies of control, action, taking charge, making things happen, taking care of things, going into a better location that serves you better, emotionally fulfills you better, getting away from something that no longer fulfills you, and using the energies of the Knight of Wands to take on that action, okay? So that is what your enhancing to your message is. So let's clarify your recent past. Your recent past here with the Six of Wands, showing that you've had success recently, accolades, been celebrated, just successful actions, okay? And you have the Three of Cups for clarification, okay? So something in your recent, just passing, looks like you had a measure of success, accolades, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries card, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio card. It could be that you were successful with celebrating friends for this accolades. It could be work. It could be love. It could be that you were successful. Maybe sometimes this card has a deeper or darker meaning about a three triangle, love triangle. Maybe there were three people in it, and maybe you were successful in breaking yourself out of the Three of Cups situation. And maybe that's why you have that success card in the recent past. Maybe you just came out of a love triangle that was not emotionally fulfilling. So you're having to move on to a better place. Okay. But you do have that new emotional fulfillment coming in with the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. So that is in the recent past, clarifying your Six of Wands for the success. Okay. So for the near future, what is crowning you, Gemini, in July, is you do have a little bit of being in your head, upset and fear, you know, hey, what am I doing? Am I doing the right thing? Am I going in the right direction? What should I do now? So you do have a bit of things keeping you up at night, a little bit of mental anguish. Let's clarify that card for you in the near future, okay? So what is coming to pass soon or the near future? Okay, the card just jumped out at me, so let me grab that. Okay, Gemini. So we have in the near future position, anxiety. There, it looks like here it could be either a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, male or female, bringing you an offer of emotional love, fulfillment. It could be work related. It could be that you are worrying about, hey, they're offering me this position of, emotional fulfillment. It could be like, again, a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or it could be just the energies of someone that is taking on the energies of the King of Cups. But there's an offer coming in. It looks like it could be that since you have the Ace of Wands and you have the Ace of Cups, it could be either work or love. Okay, so that looks like it's what's keeping you up at night. Should I, shouldn't I? I just had some events happening, so I don't know if that's something that I want to take on. That could be what's keeping you up. Okay, so in your distant past message, you had no reason to celebrate. No celebrations going on, no commitment here, no, so basically not too many good things happening with this Four of Wands in reverse. Okay, let's clarify that distant message of what we need to remember to make our future decisions. Let's not forget about past things that happened, because they do make us who we are, and, deciding factors in our decision making process here. Okay, so the card that I have is this here, Judgment. Okay, so judgment on past non-celebrations, unhappiness, no reason to celebrate. Judgment is in your favor, so you were able to move on from that position of non-celebratory feelings and emotions. Judgment is in your favor. Judgment is a calling to a higher purpose. So, you're being called to the higher good, and it could mean reconciliation. Judgment card can mean either or. So that's something to remember, that you did have past things that were not unhappy events, incomplete celebrations. Maybe you were possibly going to be engaged or married or have a reason for a celebration and it just didn't work out. But it's saying here with the Judgment card that it's divine timing. You are being called to a higher purpose, and better things will come in the future in your favor. Okay, so that's one thing to remember going to the future here. So in the future here, we have somebody being watched, somebody wanting to communicate, somebody being in the background. It could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or it could be just you watching someone, feeling left out, feeling in the shadow, feeling lonely or isolated, even probably in poverty. Maybe you lost a job and, just things aren't working out. That's why maybe the non-celebration here. It doesn't have to be love. It's however it resonates with you. So let's get some clarification on the Page of Swords, okay, and the Five of Pentacles here, okay? So Gemini in July, what is this future message? Okay, so I have the Nine of Pentacles, okay? So basically, don't worry, don't fret. Things with the higher purpose, you're being called to a higher divine purpose and everything. Yes, maybe you're watching someone or they're watching you. Maybe you do feel isolated, left out in the cold in the future a little bit, but better things are happening for you. The Nine of Pentacles, that is the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn card. It is a successful, independent person, male or female, having a better life, having success, having the money, having the stability, being prosperous on your own, and on your own merits, okay? So this is a woman that is in her own and has come into her own after much struggle, new divine beginnings coming. So in your future, it looks bright, Gemini, in July, so I wouldn't worry about that. And also now we have the Spirit of energies in the present field for Gemini in July of the Seven of Cups. That could be fantasy land, what options you are thinking about and fantasizing about. It could be actual opportunities and options that are being offered to you, but for some reason we have the Seven in your energies. It could be just looking for all different types of employment, and there's just many options that you can go with or love. So let's clarify your present energies, Gemini and July, and see what we have with that Seven of Cups, okay? So in the present energies for my Gemini, let's get that clarification going. What is the Seven of Cups about for Gemini? What is the Seven of Cups for my Gemini friends? Definitely, let's check into that and see what we got. I have, ooh, yeah, okay. So it looks like here presently, with all the strife and unhappiness and feeling left out in the cold and isolated and things like that, it looks like here that the reason why you are looking at these different options and all these offers that might be coming to you, might be employment, might be love, is because you just went through a final event, a total closing of some chapter. It could be love, it could be money, career, but basically there was a total ending. So you were called to a higher purpose and had to move on in a different direction, okay? That's why the Six of Swords here, moving on to something that better emotionally fulfills you, maybe a mindset, might be a location, but definitely having to move on after a closing of an event, okay? So in your outside environment, the energy is coming towards you. You do have the Queen of Pentacles, which is the Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn card. This could be the you in the future taking on the energies of this person, or it could be this person coming in to assist you in your options and picks and becoming this Nine of Pentacles, the independent. It could be a employer, it could be a friend, or it could be, like I said, you taking on the energies of, look, I'm going to be stable, I'm going to gain my prosperity and my abundance, I'm going to use those energies, or again, someone coming to assist you, okay? So let's clarify that. So in the outside energies coming towards you that will be assisting you in the present moment with the Seven of Cups after a closing, let's take a look what we have. All right, so we have the Page of Cups. So we have emotional stability, prosperous, and abundance with the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could be the persons or the energies, but it does look like this could be the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio person, male or female, a young person. But basically, there's an offer of new love, of a new emotional fulfillment. It could be love, it could be a new career, something coming in fresh, start young, at the beginning of a stage, being offered to you so that you can reach that stability and prosperous and abundance that you want, okay? So we have in your hopes and fears, we do have the, you're hoping for a new love, which we saw here in the main message that you will be receiving a divine offer of new love, of a new emotional fulfillment. It could be a career, it could be love, after having truth and insight. So you were hoping that for a new love, a new beginning, or new career, or new emotional fulfillment after getting full clarity over a situation, no longer being in the dark about something, having full emotional, mental faculties on, hey, should I move on? What should I do? I have this anxiety about starting over and accepting these emotional new beginnings. So this is the hopes and fears. Let's clarify that for my Gemini friends in July and see what that message is about, okay? So I do have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords, and we have a clarification. Okay, yeah. So it looks like here, my Gemini friends, that we have your hope is to have that emotional abundance, clarity after the ending of a full karmic cycle. So something came to an end that no longer served you, or no lessons to be learned there anymore. So there's you're hoping for a full karmic closure of a cycle. And whenever we have the World card, which is the card that is the last card in the tarot deck, after the World card of completion of a cycle, of a karmic cycle, you have a new beginning. It will be the Fool card after that, taking a leap of faith and not being emotionally deprived to the point where you're not willing to accept anything new, okay? So you do have abundance, independence, stability, prosperity coming in. So if it was a loss of a job or a partner, you do have your own merits of success coming in after an event, okay? So your outcome here, we do have the Pisces card, no longer being stuck, no longer having any reason to put yourself in timeout, basically being able to go for it. Justice ruled in your favor. The scales are balanced in the future. There is somebody from the past or past fond memories that you are reflecting on. It could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Libra, Pisces. We have all kinds of people on the board here, but whichever it is, you do have a total great outcome coming up. But let's go ahead and clarify that also. For the Geminis in July, let's clarify that, okay? So we have Nine of Rods, okay? So after being put through an overwhelming, I'm tired, I've gone all the way to the finish line, I'm in a defensive position. Should I accept the new emotional fulfillment and offer that someone is giving to me? Should I accept the new beginnings? Hoping for truth and clarity after a total ending of something. Yeah. So to clarify this is you not being stuck anymore, having a equality and equilibrium. You're balanced. Your scales are balanced. You're thinking about the past, fond memories of things, no longer looking negatively or in fear at things because, yeah, you've let it go. You've went to the finish line. You've moved on. Okay. So that's a great message for my Geminis in July. And so let us get a angel card to get a angel message for my Geminis in July. Okay, so what message for my Geminis in July? Oops, here we go. All right, so we have 2 messages. Okay, so the 2 messages that I've got from the Doreen Virtue Angels Answers is in the near future. So just like we said, in the near future, you are going to have your own, come into your own. You're going to have emotional fulfillment. You have the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups. You have a lot of great things to think about in the near future. You won't feel isolated and alone and feeling like you have to watch everything from the sidelines. Also, it says, if you believe. Okay, oh, wait, great cards, Gemini. In the near future, if you believe, you can have what it is you desire. Okay, a new beginning after an ending that was not very pleasant. Could be something that you're successful of releasing yourself from. Maybe a 3-party event with 3 people, a love triangle. Could be that. Could be a job that no longer served you. But in the near future, if you believe, you will be successful. Okay. So Geminis, again, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share. My personal email is in the below section, or it's in the about in my community, next to my community page. If you would like a personal reading that's more in tune to yourself, please don't hesitate to reach out. And thank you, Geminis, and we'll see you next month. Thank you. Bye-bye.